Hi there.
This is aspiring author J.A. Arnold, call me Tony, and this is the book series called Between Lines, where I read lines that I love from books that I read. If it inspires you to pick up that book, I hope you enjoy your reading journey. This book comes to me from Alan Murrin, called The Coast Road. It's the beginning of chapter 16. We're in Ireland. If asked by anyone about the greatest trick the Catholic Church played on its congregates, and there were many, Father Brian Dempsey would have said the act of confession. It was the idea of it as an anonymous exchange that was most misleading. There was, in fact, enough light in the confessional to make out the shape of the person sitting on the opposite side of the grill. And so, if you had some familiarity with that person, it would be possible to recognize them. And in a small town like Ardglass, where there were maybe only 1,000 inhabitants, and only a few hundred of those who regularly attended confession, it was even easier to discern who was speaking. You could recognize them by their voice alone. People had some idea of this themselves, and that was why they did not get detailed accounts of their sins, but rather a sanitized version. Sanitized version is the key, as on the first page we have black smoke hung over the headland. Izzy, one of the main characters, is being interrogated about this black smoke, and the sergeant asks, "How did you know the fire had been set intentionally?" That black smoke permeates throughout the entire book as characters try to give the sanitized versions of themselves, even when it's between spouses. If this inspires you to read, it's called The Coast Road by Alan Murrin. Happy reading.